Hi, Bumblebee. I sort of wait till I see you pop in and then I come on. Yes, my name is Shirley. I'm from Shirley's World. And I'm a reseller on eBay and some on Poshmark, mostly eBay. On Sundays at 4 o'clock, I do this what sold the past week video to let you know what's selling for me. I'm a small seller, although I'm trying to be a bigger seller. Right now, I'm trying to talk my daughter into opening her own store, or starting to sell on her own. So I think she's going to use the bag of clothing that she got from her neighbor and try to start there. So I don't know if it would help if I went over there and helped her through getting started. She doesn't have to have a store yet. I mean, I don't think you need a store till you at least get 100 things in 100 listings. But then you do have to pay per listing. It doesn't seem like much at the time, but once you get 100 listings, it's worth getting at least the lower store. You don't have to get any big time store. I have the mid-level store, the premium store, I think, and that costs $50 some a month. Now the lower store I think is $20 some a month. I should look this up and be a little more precise. But she could get that once she gets going. I think once she puts a few things on, and once she gets a couple sales, that may do it. You know, that usually really spurs you on when you get a sale. So I'm hoping she will get things listed. Maybe I should definitely help her list and get things on so that she will get a sale or two right off the bat, because that would certainly help her energy with this. Yes, yesterday, after I did that little what sold video, it was bothering me about those Spanx pants that I left behind. So yes, I did get in my car and I did go back to the Goodwill store, Bumblebee, and I hunted and hunted for them, and I didn't think I was going to find them, but I finally did. And I didn't realize before, because I looked over them so quick, but these were new with tags. They are the jeans, dark wash jeans. They're brand new. They have a zipper, like just a zipper down to there to help you get in them, I suppose. This is all a high-waisted stretch. They're very thick. These would be really hard to get on, I think. Yeah, I'm not even sure what size these are. There's all kinds of tags inside here. It says 27. I think that's the size. But the price tag on these in the store was $148. So no matter what when I go back, I didn't pay more than about $3 for these. So no matter what I get for them, it's going to be a bargain. Yeah, they're skinny little pants like Spanx would be, I suppose. Nice dark wash. I did pick up a couple other things while I was in there. The store was going to close within the hour, so I didn't look around too much. But I did pick up a couple other things. Luckily, I have all these 35% off coupons that I can use. I still have them. I mean, I still have one and about to get another one, so no problem. But I saw these in the shorts, And I thought they were kind of neat looking. They have little ferns all over them, like a forest. And these are by Lee, Relax Fit, and they're stretchy. Even though they button and zip here, the waist probably fits really well because they're stretchy. And they're my size. I may try these on, although I would never wear shorts in front of anybody. But if it gets hot enough, I could wear them when I'm by myself. They have a side like a little cargo pocket there and two pockets, flat pockets in the back. So I thought those were really neat looking. They look almost, they feel new. So I picked up those. And then I saw, I'm always looking for lounge pants like you find, Bumblebee. I'm not sure, do you find those in where the stretchy pants are, like the activewear pants are? Or just where, you know, normal women's pants would be? Because I never seem to find it. But these were in the regular pants area. And they're sort of like that. They have a stretch waist. They're linen. And they're this neat striped pant, a blue and white. They have pockets, front and back pockets. And they also have a little tie around the waist. And they're by Rewash. I have no idea anything about that brand. But I got it because of the fabric and the what they were. Rewash brand, and they are an extra large. So those are the three things that I went back and got. Now, I had seen a pair of Levi booty shorts that I also passed up, which was, I don't know why. I was sort of looking for those too. I would have picked those up, but those were nowhere to be found. So I did miss out on those by not picking them up the first time. Because I think the Levi ones go a little higher than regular booty shorts. So if I ever see them again, I would be sure to pick them up. Okay, I sold, pants are usually in the regular non-jean pants. Okay, yeah, that's where these were. But you know, they used to have non-jean pants and then just jeans in the women's. They put them all together now in all these racks of jeans and pants. And they did the same with the men's because they used to be separated too. But I don't know, maybe they thought that too many people were just looking at jeans and not sorting through the regular pants. Maybe they were getting an overabundance of regular pants left. That was my thought about that. So maybe that's why they put them together. I have no idea, but anyway, it would sort of make sense if that's why they did it. I have my tea here. And I'm glad I'm glad that when my daughter said that she was going to try to start her own store, and I hope she doesn't put it off too long before she loses the urge to do it. I think my son's coming out here. I don't think it's till Wednesday actually that he's coming out, but he's going to buy, there's a truckload of Georgia peaches that come up to this one grocery store by him. And they come in the spring for a couple different times when the peaches are ripe down in Georgia. And they bring these boxes of peaches. And you can buy them, right off the truck. Well, he bought them last year and they were so delicious and they used them all. And a friend of his actually the man that owns my dental lab made my teeth. His wife is a baker and she makes all kinds of wonderful things. But anyway, she's buying 2 boxes. Now, each box is 25 pounds of peaches. Peaches don't stay, you know, you have to use them pretty quickly because they get ripe fast. So you have to either cut them up and freeze them, or you have to do something with them fast. But my son bought a box and he's going to bring me a few. So I'll have some real Georgia peaches. And I will definitely cut them up and freeze them. Save a couple fresh ones out there, put on my ice cream or something. Make some peach cobbler. But let's see, I sold 16 items on eBay this past week. However, one of the things that I sold this week's coming back already. I'll tell you about it when I get to it here. And I also had to pay out 2 refunds this past week. Now, all these refunds, there's 3 altogether. They're all for, it doesn't fit. That is just amazing to me. Now, when you buy clothes online, you can't feel them. You can't try them on. Wouldn't you think you'd really pay attention to the measuring, the sizes, and make sure that something's going to fit you before you buy it, go through all the trouble of buying it and then sending it back? I mean, it doesn't much matter to me because I'll get it back. I'll refund the same amount that they paid, but they have to pay shipping back. That's the main reason. Now, eBay would like you to do free return shipping, but I've never done that, and I probably never will, because this is the very reason. People do not read. They look at pictures. Aren't people, I don't understand. Are we so lazy now that we just look at pictures and we don't read anything? But half of these, probably most of these returns they don't fit, they would have, never bought them in the first place if they had read the measurements. I just don't understand. Let me see what you said here. New with tags. Shut the door. Becky gets 65 for used Spanx. I'd put those on Posh as well. I'd put them on for full retail and take offers up to 100. Ooh. I'll try. I think Michelle should start out photographing, working for you, then work her way up. Well, I did say that to her. I said, working for me, she can also start things on her own store if she wants, but she's going to be really slow, listing things. So in the meantime, if she'd come here once a week, even once a week, she'd learn how to do things faster than just reading how to do things. Yeah, I did tell her that. So we'll see. She's not taking my advice at this present time very well. I just have to say that. Anyway, let me share the screen and show you what I did sell this week. And a lot of these things, Bumblebee, are yours or Judy's. It just seems to me that I am selling most of the things I'm selling are newer listed things. I mean, they're not my really old inventory. They're the things that have been listed in the last, say, 6 months. I don't know. It makes me want to just get rid of all those old inventory things. Anyway, the first thing is this really pretty flowered Talbot's skirt. It was a size 6, had a side zipper. It was pleated, and this was so pretty. And it sold for $18, which was a best offer that I took. And it went to Foley, Alabama. Okay, the next thing is this pair of shoes I've had for a while. They were by Haan. I thought they would go quicker than this, but of course, nobody was going anyplace dressy or offices or anything for a while. So these were in a size 10B. They were just slip-on. They didn't have a back strap or anything. They were black patent leather. And those sold as a best offer. I took $15 on these because I've had them a while. Plus, that type of a heel isn't real popular right now. So, yeah, $15. Of course, they pay shipping. The buyer pays shipping on my things. The next thing I've had for quite a while. This is, when I bought this, I didn't realize it was a junior size. This was a youth girl size of a medium. It just said medium 8 to 10, and I grabbed it. It's really lightweight little jacket. It was pretty. It was sort of iridescent. It was a hooded jacket, but when I got it home, I realized this was a girl size, and I don't sell kids things. It took forever to sell. I probably had this 2 years. So I did take a best offer of $15 on this, and it went to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh, those shoes went to Arverne, New York. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this jacket went to Albuquerque. So the next thing is a Joseph A. Bank casual men's shirt. This was a bigger size in a 17 neck, 36 sleeve, which is pretty long. And it was, looks green and white there, but it's really blue and white, darker blue and white stripe. I don't know why this color is a little messed up there, but this went to Haverford, Pennsylvania, and it sold for $18.39, which was the sale price, and that sold on the 22nd, which was Tuesday. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I got this from you, Bumblebee. This was the vintage 100% silk fern camp shirt. It was in a size large, and I took a best offer of $15 on that, probably a little low. It went to Morehead City, North Carolina. Okay, this is what's going to be returned. This was from Judys Bags. She had worn it once in a style show. I don't know what she wore up top. I'm sure she wore something, but something that would come down over your hips probably, and then this fluff of a skirt. This was a beautiful evening skirt. It was sort of iridescent, ruffles. And the person sent it out because the waist was too big and it was too long. So, measurements were all on the listing. So I don't understand that. I had taken an offer of $40, and I thought it was sold, but evidently I have to sell it again. Maybe I'll raise the price. This was also in Judys Bags. This was her husband's, a pair of George casual pants, size 36 by 30. They were black and they had some elastic around in the back. So they're sort of forgiving. And I sold those for $17.09. Those went for the regular just sale price they were on for. And they went to Sarver, Pennsylvania. Now that evening skirt went to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But it's coming back. Okay, White House Black Market knit top. This has sequins on it, even though it doesn't, see those little, only you can see them a little bit. Had sequins here and there on here. And I'm not sure where I got this. If I had bought it, or if it came in a box, or if it was in Judy's box, although this background isn't the stark white background, so it probably isn't that new of a listing. But I took a best offer of $15 on this. I might have had it a while, I'm not sure. But that went like, oh, it went to Sacramento, California. There's my California sale. Okay, Forever 21. Now I know this came from you in the patriotic box, right, Bumblebee? This was so hard to photograph because it's big. It's a 3X. So you see all these pictures. My model size, my mannequin size is a 6. So like when I took this picture, the back was all clipped in with a clip. And then when I took the back, the front was all clipped in with a clip. And the same with the sides. It wasn't easy to photograph. But it showed how it's supposed to look, I guess, and it sold. Hopefully it'll stay sold. It sold for the regular sale price of $15.29. It was by Forever 21. And it went to Manchester, Pennsylvania. 3 Pennsylvania sales. Okay, this next thing is also from Bumblebee. Thank you, Bumblebee. This is from the patriotic box. This little pair of shorts, Old Navy linen blend shorts with a pull tie and elastic waist. These are really cute. They sold for an offer to watchers of $18.77, and they went to now this. I thought this was GSP. It went to Erlanger, Kentucky. However, it didn't go to the address that's for the GSP because that's on an industrial parkway or something. This went to a regular address. So evidently actual people live in that town too. So even though it went to Erlanger, Kentucky, it was a regular sale. So, yeah. Okay, this next thing I had gotten, I know exactly when I got this and where I got it. I got it at the Strongsville Goodwill. That's the one that I go to when I get my hair cut. These were the first pair of wax denim pants I had ever seen. I heard people talk about them, but these were like new without tags, never worn. And they were a size 40 by 32. Now, when the person was looking at these, they asked me the measurements. Here's another example. The measurements were right on the listing, all the measurements. So that's what I told them. The measurements are on the listing. Please compare them to something that fits you, that you have. So the very next day, the sale came through and he bought them. And guess where they went? They went to New York, probably Brooklyn. I don't know. They went to New York, New York. And they sold for a best offer of $20. That's what he offered me after all those questions. And I took it because nobody else had been interested in these pants ever since I got them. So he won. I hope he keeps them. Then I also sold this Affliction shirt. That's also the Goodwill in Strongsville, where I have always found the Affliction shirts. I've never found them anywhere else but there. And I think maybe I have one left. But this one is the black with that. This is on the front. And then on the back, it says archaic something on there. Archaic Affliction. That's the inside. That tells you it's a 2XL. But that's the back, and this is the front. And Affliction shirts they're already look distressed when you buy them, even though they look old, but they're not old. Anyway, that sold for a best offer of $18. And it went to Vallejo. Is that how you pronounce that? Vallejo, California. Now, Gibson and Latimer, sequin front knit top. I know I got this from somebody. It's either from you, Bumblebee. Was this from you? See, I can't see. Oh, Sue's here. I have to move this across. Yes, I will put a higher price on Judy's skirt. Okay, Bumblebee, is this from you or was this from Judy's box? It was from one or the other. I'm not sure. Had sequins and like, I guess all sequins all over the front. The back was plain. Just the front it's meant to go under a jacket or something. But the person that bought it sold, and then when I went to send her an invoice, the invoice would not go through. And then she sent me a note that she couldn't pay for it. It wouldn't let her pay for it because she was in Norway. Well, for some reason, when I listed this, it didn't automatically go to the global shipping program. And I had everything else turned off. So it wasn't allowing this to be shipped to Norway. So I told her to cancel her order, which she couldn't do at the time. But after a couple days, I could cancel it. So I canceled the order, and she then immediately bought it back after I fixed the listing. I made sure the global shipping program was on. I fixed the listing. I put it back on, and she bought it. So I do know where this is going. This is going to Norway. And her last name, of course, is Johansson. But this is going to the Erlanger, Kentucky, at the Airport Exchange Boulevard. That's where it goes when you, it's the global shipping program. So anyway, she bought it for the $22.99 that I put on it. And I shipped it out right away within the hour of her buying it because that was yesterday. And of course, today's no shipping. So I wanted her to, who knows how long it'll take to get to her, but it's on its way. Then this is from Judy. This is one of her suits. This had stripes in it, and you can't really see. I hope the person isn't disappointed. It's really a pretty stripe because it's sort of gold threads through the striping, and it's not showing up. I think I mentioned it. You can see a little glitter right there a little bit, but anyway, she bought it for $26, which was her best offer. We went back and forth a couple times on that, but then she accepted when I upped it to 26, she took it. So it's on its way to Glenwood, Maryland. Then this little Victoria's Secret Angel boyfriend short shorts. These are little booty shorts. Did I get these or did you send these in a box? I'm not sure, or if they came in a thread up box. I have no idea. But it wasn't that long ago. But these were really cute little booty shorts. They went to Trinidad, California. And they sold for $20.69, which was the sale price. They bought it right off my listing, which I always like when that happens. And yeah, another California sale. But poor Texas is being left out. Brooks Brothers short sleeve polo shirt. This is a navy blue, and it had a big, it doesn't look yellow there, but it's a golden fleece insignia there. And it was size large, Brooks Brothers. And that sold for $20, best offer that I took. And that went also to Laguna Niguel, California. Laguna Niguel. I don't know, someplace in California. So several California sales, but no Texas sale this week, which is kind of strange. So that is what I sold. Let me get back here. Oh, it looks like it got darker there. I don't have my big light on here, but oh, there. That's strange. I think it's just the lighting on the computer did that. No, it wasn't your Gibson top. Okay, then that was Judy's. That was Judy's top. I got those shorts. Okay. Yes, Sue. Yes, my daughter, Michelle, was not speaking to me for 2 days. She just wants me to say good things and not the truth. So evidently I can't do that really well. We were talking mostly about her blood pressure. Had nothing to do with eBay or anything. But she says now that she's going to try to do her own store. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. Yeah, but you see what I mean about most of these things are newer items that I've listed in the last few months. They aren't any of my old inventory. So I don't know. Maybe I should sort out the really old things and either take them out, redo them all together, or I don't know what to do. But they seem to be lost. They just seem to be lost. Also, without counting, it looks like you sold 25% older things. Really? Maybe I'm not looking good enough, but it just seems to me when the new things come up, you know, they're so familiar because I've just listed them in the last month or so. Well, that would be okay, I guess, 25%. Yeah, I'm still, my store though is still growing, which I don't want my store to be growing. I'm only listing, I've cut down to 5 things a day on your advice, Bumblebee. I think that will help like I listed 8 things so far today, but 3 things are in drafts. They'll go on for tomorrow toward the 5 things for tomorrow. So only 5 things went active today. But I don't want my store to keep growing. I want to reach, what does Chris call it? Store sales nirvana or something like that. That's when your store stays the same and you keep selling, but your store doesn't get any bigger, just stays sort of the same, and you keep selling. So that sort of means you're selling as many as you list. So I'd like to sell 5 things a day, but my store is still growing, so that means I'm not. If I keep up selling 5 things a day, and I would, list 5 things a day, I don't know how long it'll be before I sell 5 things a day. I don't know if that will actually happen. Read your comment about selling similar. Is it on this one or the one the other day? I do try to sell similar. If I can't find it in my own closet, I try to find somebody's sell similar thing. Yeah, I'm aware, of that all the time. Usually if I sell similar, I can do it off of my own things. But if it's something different that I've never sold, I have to hunt for it. Another thing, if I go off of sell similar off of something I just sold, or no, that wouldn't be. Something I just listed. If it's in the draft, you can't do that. That's a problem I just came across today. So I would have to look for something somewhere else. Yeah, that girl that I couldn't think of her name that I started to watch. Her YouTube name is Just Thrift It. I don't know if you watch her or not. Just Thrift It. She had a job and she was a part-time seller, and she has just switched. My teeth are getting in the way. Just switched not too long ago to full-time selling on eBay. And I think she sells on Poshmark too. But mostly eBay. So yeah, I am watching her. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for my what solds. Yeah, I have 3 in drafts already today and 5 listed actively. Oh, you've seen her, yeah. I think off your solds are the best. Yeah. You'd think with all the years I've been selling a good 3 years actively, you'd think there'd be most everything on there that I could find that I sold. I have these big work boots ready to put on. They'll be in the draft. And then if I have more photos to take upstairs. So I did all the jeans. I photographed all my jeans together, and then they're easy to list. And now I have all the tops and shirts to photograph. And then those are easy to list. So yeah, I found a way to make it faster, but yeah, it's getting their seen. I'm still doing the promoted listings, what they suggest. I'm afraid to drop down to a small amount like I used to do, because I think I am selling more on a bigger percentage of promoted listings. But Hustle at Home Mom, she is amazing to me. Yeah, I don't know how she does it. I just don't even know. And she's pregnant besides. I mean, she's pretty pregnant. And she has 2 little boys, and she's going to have another little boy baby. I don't understand. But she does her business throughout the day. She doesn't have any set hours. Sometimes she's working late at night. She gets up and she used to run, now she walks. But she still exercises early in the morning outside, like walking. I don't know. It's nice. It's so nice to be young and have energy. That's, of all things, that's what I miss the most about being old. I miss the energy, for sure. So I'm going to close for now, and I will be back. If I do another shopping trip, I'll be back, or I'll be back on Wednesday. I would certainly think I would be at the stores before that, but who knows? Maybe not. Let me read this. If you had a quick flip and can do a new listing off a sold of yours with a sell similar, the algorithm gives attention to those more as it wants another quick sale. If I had a quick flip, I'm going to do a new listing. Okay, I'll sort of look for those. Be easier probably it would have been easier in the little booty shorts, but in the tops, it'll be easier. When I do the tops, I'll look for that. Yeah, okay. I'm going to close for now. Anybody that comes on here, please like and subscribe. If you subscribe, it really helps me stay on here with YouTube and gain the listings that I need to have to stay on here. So just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you think. And please subscribe, though. That's the important part. I will see you on Wednesday, if not before. Bye. Thanks for coming.